For me, that's the mantras. They are like my fast track into my inner sanctuary. And it always works. I'm always amazed, and I'm always almost feeling like I've taken a shortcut, because it's so fast that I can get to that feeling of being home in myself, and coming back to the breath and that sense of peace, inner peace.
Yeah, there are many doors into meditation. The mantra is one of them. And maybe we should talk a little about what is mantra and why mantra, because it's a mysterious world, ancient to thousands of years. Somehow these sounds that were channeled, or how, we don't know. And we don't know where they were before they were channeled 5,000 years ago. They're powerful, we call them actually something like refined sound bites. It's more than that, but it's some kind of mysterious world that we move into with these sounds. And as we know, sound is powerful. So the journey that we're going to go on is not just intellectual or information. We're here to experience the power of the mantra every moment. So we're really very grateful and honored that we have this opportunity to share them with you in this way.
The main thing about mantras is that they're in Sanskrit language. And Sanskrit is an energetic sound frequency. I mean, it's almost not right to call it language, because language is about meaning, but the real power in the Sanskrit is in the energy. So even if you don't know what the mantra means, just let that sound work on you, that particular sound that we can make with our mouths. Miten said, like, where do they come from? I always see it like there were ancient meditators, people tuned into the vast cosmos creation, and they received in their meditation, they received sounds that would reflect not reflect actually, that would be the manifestation of the sound. So for example, prema, which is love, the sound prema is the frequency of love. It is not a pointer, it's not an alias like in the computer, or this is pointing to the folder over there. No, this is it. This is prema, is the sound of love.
That's why we repeat. That's why we repeat the mantra, because the more you start to chant, in this particular case, I am love, the better you feel.
Yes.
And it's a repetitive practice that we're going to enter into.
And that's where also science comes in, because the repetition is important as we tune our instruments. We have this nerve, the vagus nerve, that goes from the brain all the way into our digestive system. And I see this nerve as the string, like we're an instrument, and there's the string that we tune. And with every repetition, we tune that string, and we also make it vibrate in a frequency that is harmonious. And that's why we keep going, because we are like, we broadcast energy, we broadcast frequency. So the more aligned we are and the more in tune we are within ourselves, the more we broadcast energy that is positive, and then that is reflected back to us in our lives, with the connections we have, with the things that happen to us.
you.